Hi, it's Kylie Cat here, and why, as stated in the title of this video, it is right around 2 a.m. in the morning, and the question is, why is my bassinet empty? It's not what you think. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to make a guess. Go ahead, yell it at the video. You're never going to guess. I had the almost impossible opportunity happen for me today. When I started working at my new job, I met this girl that I worked with, and her and I hit it off right away. I knew that she was a very wonderful person. I knew that I wanted to hang out with her more. But tonight, I think we got to understand how much we mean to each other on a different level. She texted me earlier today and asked me if I was busy. So I was just driving on my way home. And she said, well, I'm up at the hospital. I'm in labor. Would you like to come up? I'm like, well, yeah, I'd love to. I knew she was pregnant from the beginning of when we started working together. I knew that she wasn't feeling well sometimes in the morning, and then she told me why, and I think I was probably one of the first people that she told. And so when I got there today, I really didn't know what to expect. I was really surprised that she had called me. She told me that she was being induced on a certain day, and we hadn't really made plans other than to go pick up some, like her free baby bag from Target sometime in this week. So when she invited me up to the hospital to, hang out with her for a little while, I just thought I didn't want to get my hopes up. I was up there for a while. She has 2 other children that were with her hubby. I didn't know the kids very well, but I got to meet them tonight along with her hubby. The kids were there for a few minutes, but not for very long because they were ages 4 and 2. But her husband took the kids home and put them to bed, got a babysitter, and I stayed. She I think not only let me stay, but wanted me to be there. Some of you that are out there watching this have experienced childbirth. I can't. Nobody else ever invited me. Not my sister, not my brother. She invited me to be there, and I watched the baby come out. I watched everything. I cried a little when I saw him. It was so special. So special. Your beautiful little boy. Um, Mommy was a little reluctant at first to hold him because she had been, she did a natural childbirth. She had just a little bit of pain meds, so she birthed him natural, and the pain was fresh for her, so Daddy got to hold the baby first. Actually, Daddy showed up about a minute after baby was born, and he got to cut the cord, and I waited until she was comfortable. I stayed with her while, the doctor did all the cleaning up, and I was just fine with all of it. I was just completely blown away by the whole experience. It was beautiful, it was wonderful. I thanked her many times. But after Daddy had held him for a little while, and she was feeling a little bit more comfortable, not as reminded of what had happened, all too fresh in her mind, I asked if I could hold him, and she said yes, and so I got to hold him for a little while. And then Mommy wanted to try to feed him, so he went to Mommy, and then I got him back for a little while. She would have loved it if I could have stayed the night, but I have to work in the morning. So I double checked to make sure everything was okay with her, and then took note of some of the things that they had packed, and realized that none of what they had packed was as nice as what I have. So I grabbed 3 of Chakotay's PJs and 1 onesie with short sleeves, and I'm going to take them over to her at the hospital tomorrow, and her and I will be able to discuss next week, what else that she might need. She had an interesting year. It hadn't, I think that the reality of what was about to happen hadn't quite hit her before it hit her. I wanted to share this with you tonight. I've got 2 pictures that I can include on the end. I cannot include Mommy's face or baby's face. I need to preserve their personal security, and maybe at a later date Mom will give me permission to share. But one of the pictures does include a baby's feet, which also includes the belly button. So those of you who have had children before, please keep in mind that that is a real umbilical cord, and shortly after birth there is a teeny tiny bit of blood left there. At exactly 9:50 in this video, you will probably want to turn off the video. And then there's also a picture of his little hand, while he was kind of curling it up. I took it as part of I pieced it out of one of the other pictures that I had. But I'm so happy to be sharing this with you guys tonight.